Here's some signs, drug cartels, Wall Street, narco dollars, legalized pot would piss off Wall Street, war on drugs, it has sodomized America, okay? And over, what we got on over, says drug money gets laundered through Wall Street. Well, you know.
Not Wall Street, the World Bank.
Yeah, it's a World Bank. Okay, no sleep till freedom. Well, the only way you're going to get your freedom, folks, is to take out articles of incorporation that paper they gave life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness back in 1917. It's considered a legal person, and as long as you let a piece of paper, an idol, a paper made of wood, they gave life to, which is absolutely ridiculous, stupid as hell. You know, and here we are in the third generation of that idolatry. You know, I mean, I'm in my 20th state now. I'm sitting there just like, man, when are these people going to wake up, man? These are idols. That's why these people are too big to fail, like AIG, who ripped you off for $160 billion. It's sad as heck, man. You know, I'll be talking on Orion Radio or Oracle Radio with Bob Tuskin tonight. You can check in on Liberty Broadcasting Network. I'll be back on Mondays through Fridays, 2 hours in the morning, as we're going to walk through Seattle. And man, it's raining like crazy here. It's tough. You got some honkers.
Honk after 10 o'clock and they'll give you a ticket.
No way. Honk after 10 o'clock and you get a ticket. Oh, taxi driver got two of them? Well, revenue agents, you know. Well, wait for the bus. Well, look at they're running to get the bus. Run, hurry up and wait. Because it's way too expensive to park in this town. It's, you know, it's a trip. We're going to see if I can talk to a couple of these people. Hi, how's it going? You're doing Occupy Wall Street? My name's Scott with the Believers Underground. Right on. Good. Okay. Hey, how's it going? I'm Scott with the Believers Underground on YouTube.
All right.
And you're doing Occupy Wall Street and stuff. So how's it going out here? I hear you guys. Yeah, I know that. I'm getting soaked. You know, I just got down. I walk volcanoes and other stuff. I'm a geodesist and everything else. So how long have you known that these fictional people were running the real people of America?
Well, I don't know if they're fictional. They're all too real.
Well, in 1917, Congress gave life to a piece of paper. Yeah, it's alive. It's a paper. Yeah, it's an idol is what it is. And, you know,
basically what they are is these monsters that are looking for human beings to populate them.
Well, they're eating itself alive.
Yeah.
Well, they have more rights than us because there's more fictional characters than there are people now.
I guess.
Well,
that's pretty abstract for me. Bottom line is, I want decent health care. I don't want zombies wandering around my street. I want, you know, these banks and all these other, you know, brother, shut your mouth, to pay their fair share.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it's just that simple.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science what we're out here for.
Okay.
You know, so if this country becomes more humane, we're losing our humanity in this country. We need to regain it, and that means taxing the rich, taxing these banks and all the other corporations more. They need to pay their fair share. They're a bunch of freeloaders.
Well, thank you for your comments.
Sure.
You have a good one.
Yeah, take care now.
All right. This guy with Believers Underground. Peru just got hit with a 6.9 earthquake off the coast. And I'll show you the details on it. Now, it's just like this coastline right here. This is a Puget Sound. As the ocean floor is sinking from this heavy water coming in from post-glacial rebound effect, this area too is going to get hit. You know, and just as you hear the sounds of the music and stuff, and the people, you know, shopping and just talking and stuff, that's how these huge earthquakes hit. Anyway, the information is shock resistant.
What?
What's your name? Say your name. Just first name.
Hold on a second, I
We're
gotta
anonymous.
make sure that none of the...
Yeah, I'll just show you face, brother.
Tell them that.
I'll show myself.
Quake in Peru.
Oh yeah, we just had a 6.9 earthquake in Peru. You know, and that's a couple hours ago. If that happens out here in Puget Sound.
Oh, man.
Yeah, tell me what they were saying over here.
Washington State Department of Transportation actually has a video available on YouTube. It's about 9 minutes long, and it shows the effects of a sustained 9.1 earthquake, which is a very conservative estimate about what we're actually going to receive, right? To the seawall, to the aqueduct, to downtown infrastructure. Basically what it comes down to is, first thing that happens, do you know the liquefaction effect that happens when you have an earthquake?
Yeah, well, you got cascading fault line out here that's 660 miles long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're looking at that, right? And it causes liquefaction of pretty much any solid material. Well, all of that starts pushing up against the seawall. The seawall fails, the aqueduct falls into the sound, and pretty much everything else follows. You have ruptured gas lines, explosions, a variety of other problems. Basically, you're looking at a leveling of downtown. And the fact of the matter is like, we've been looking at this for, they've been warning us about this for going on 100 years. And the entire time they've been going like, it gets more likely with every passing freaking day.
Yeah.
And nobody's listening.
No.
Nobody gives a crap. And the fact is, the same thing happened in Japan. They were saying the same thing over and over and over. We are due. This city will be it's not a might be. It's not a could be. It's the city will be destroyed. At this point, they're saying like we have on the outside 80 years. On the outside, right? Most possible conservative estimate is like 75, 80 years from now, Seattle is gone. Amazingly enough, you know, and this is the funny thing. You know what the only standing structure will be downtown?
What's that?
That fucking ridiculous piece of shit Space Needle. Because it's actually built to withstand exactly what's going to happen. Because the guy who built it was a goddamn genius.
Well, it won't stand because it's called continental rebound. As that ocean floor sinks out there, it's going to extend this coast. It doesn't matter if it's built to withstand a 10 earthquake for 10 minutes. When this coast pulls out, just like Chiliquake, after the Chiliquake, it extended out 10 feet, which I told them about, a long time ago, that this is fact stuff. It's a part of the post-glacial rebound effect in this ocean floor sinking. It'll pull this coast out. It's like El Diablo nuclear power plant that we walked about 10 days ago. And they vented it on us. I mean, too much.
No shit.
Hey, man, we're here. I did the videos down there, man.
God.
We walked it. There were dead fish sitting in the lakes. We walked right on its turf, man. They don't care. They don't. And that thing's going to extend the
coast. One of the most
coast.
terrifying things is they don't care.
Yeah.
Right? You familiar with DEF CON? The computer hacker convention.
Oh, okay.
Happens down to Nevada every year. There was a group that recently showed just how vulnerable the nuclear network is to outside influence. Honestly, dude, anybody with just a little bit of know-how could be wreaking havoc on the damn thing. And it's all because they've instituted this system. Absolutely. They instituted this system that basically networks all of them, right? So that they're easily controllable from a central location. Cool. But that central location does not have rings of security around it, right? That's the thing. They don't give a shit.
Well, it's like, let's look at this monetary system being run and controlled by a corporation, these fictional characters. I mean, you saw the occupation of, Occupy Seattle. What'd you think of that?
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
What it comes down to is you have so many people out there that have conflicting ideas about what the hell it's all about, and they're all crying, I'm the leader, and when you get right down to it, a unified voice is the only thing that can do anything, and it's something that only the people who are in power can manage at this point. I mean, it's been done by the underdog a couple of times throughout history, right?
Yeah, Gandhi,
Luther King, Malcolm X to a lesser extent, right?
Yeah.
These were
Mother Teresa.
Well,
she walked from the system.
She absolutely did. Absolutely.
She was a giver, not a taker.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have to get somebody behind which everyone can stand in order for that push to work. And the fact of the matter is that's not something Occupy has, right? They've got 20,000 leaders and not a single follower. And that's why you look at it now, and there were thousands of people down there. Now there's 100 at any given time?
Yeah, we saw maybe 20.
Really? Is it that low now?
Yeah.
Well, oh no, it's raining. We better go home.
Yeah, I guess the cops came in and, cleaned out the tents and everything else and whatever, man. See what the heck they were doing, and I'm like, wow, too much, man. I mean, they need a dude like you or somebody that knows about the incorporation.
Well, but the problem is even with somebody who does know, right? Even with somebody who's a passionate speaker, who's charismatic, so on and so forth, at this point, man, everybody wants to be that guy, right? Have you actually attended one of the General Assemblies?
Of these things?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's an education. You should do it. It's funny. Because it's all bickering. That's all it is. People going like, we should do X, we should do Y. No, we should totally do Z.
Yeah, the bankers are laughing their head off, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, and the funny thing is there are places where it's working. Right? There are places where they're actually making a concentrated effort and they're standing together and they're not bickering, and that's awesome. Man, I cannot wait to see what happens with those places. What is it? One of the Sands? It's not San Fernando, it's not San Francisco, it's not San Diego. One of the Sands.
Yeah.
They're doing a hell of a job. I understand Kansas City is being pretty amazing.
How about the United Kingdom and their...
I actually haven't. I mean, like, if you're talking about London a few months ago.
Yeah, we talked about
the
that.
riots and whatnot. By the way, have you seen the pictures of that? Most picturesque riot I've ever seen.
And that's for you guys up there, enough respect, and John with Exomatrix, and Glasgow Truther for you, and even you, Jason, over there with Sentinel Minds. All the infopowerment community, the global infopowerment. You too, Aaron, over there in Canada, Barbarian Rebellion.
Well, you've got all those names filed away. That's impressive.
Well, I'm part of it. I'm part of the global infopowerment community. So, but yeah, man. Hey, it was great speaking with you, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
Excellent, man. It's good to see some people who are passionate and have an idea about this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly, I don't know. Some of the stuff you're saying, like, I don't have enough grounding in it to make any judgment whatsoever. But I mean, the stuff that I do know about, you got your head on straight. So.
Information is shock resistant. What's up? All right. You love the Believers Underground, huh? All right, man. That's what I'm talking. Information shock resistance. All right.